Hello my friends, this is Jose from LuoVita. Today I'm going to talk about how to do more and save a lot in a huge time, because this is a big problem everybody has. So how do you, for example, go shopping, get ready, and there are a lot of ways that you do more and save huge amount of time. And we will go over all this, how to be more efficient and simple tricks to do more and save a lot of time. So the only thing better than accomplishing something, is achieving it with more free time. So to do things that you love to do, right? So how do you do that? For example, create a schedule. Ça veut dire, if you someone, for example, who struggles to stick to a schedule, you can be. I mean, it's not your ADN, or it's not our personality. Sometimes it's the way we are building our plan, our schedules that is important. That means, for example, we could be underestimating how long it will take for each task, or trying to fit too many things in a day. I mean, I'm guilty of this. This is really stressful sometimes. It's overwhelming. We must make sure to reserve enough time also for traveling, commuting, everything else. And also the pauses, this downtime that we have sometimes. You must plan this so that you have, we will find we are much more productive if we schedule it realistically and allows really flexibility in all this. This is long-term productivity we're talking about. Really, it's not just, first thing, make a to-do list. And it's important to find one to-do list that's working for you. That means on a piece of paper or on a smartphone, something, but make sure to create a to-do list that inspires you to be motivated and to stay motivated. So a good to-do list includes, for example, priorities, and then you can do this important task, not so important, whenever time, So it's important that, to do the most important tasks to do this first, and it helps to separate also lists for several projects. We have a list for this, for this, for this. That means a big goal or a to-do list that changes over time, for example. But make it small and manageable, each one of them. Start with your most important thing, for example, in the morning, and then remember and review all your to-do lists from time to time. So if there's, for example, tasks that are sitting there a long time, that means perhaps they're not so important, and just check them out and close them. Most of all, get organized with this, because get organized sometimes feels like born with it, but it's not. It's a skill that we learn over time. And learning to be organized, in work, in life, it helps us to be more focused and stress less. That means when we organized, we can easily find what we need, and we don't have to spend time looking for it. And this helps to save a lot of time. That is our purpose, right? But also, it's doing work about work when you're just searching for things, and switching between things, apps, and it's estimated that we doing this about 60% of our day. If we are not really planned stuff, we are just switching, and it's not really productive for us, and we're not saving time. Don't multitask, really. Just if you remember something, note it down. Okay, that's okay, and let's just get it out of your head. But when we organize, that leaves us more time for this stuff that really counts for us, right? So be organized helps us to save money also. Shop smarter, that means regroup everything, take advantage of the sales, and and if we are organized also, we don't buy things that we already have, or we already have that we could manage with the stuff that we have, because we don't remember, we are not organized. So In another form, it saves a lot of time and money. So if you're not already organized, don't stress, start small, make some changes, and over time you will notice that you are able to do a lot more and save a lot of time. That's important. And as I said, plan your day. It's easy to waste our day on unnecessary stuff, responding to emails and meeting requests and stuff like that. It's better spent on completing a larger project, on these little steps that we should do to achieve them. So if you create a plan, you will help yourself avoid these distractions and focus on these tasks. Allows you to move really forward on your priorities. That's important. Identify the most important things for each day and schedule them. This will really avoid you from wasting time on these trivial tasks and chasing the next best thing, for example. So this effective planning also prevents surprises sometimes by catching these forgotten deadlines or something. Important tasks that may become urgent later in the day because we just forget it or just make other stuffs. So when a surprise comes up, the flexibility, of a plan, it serves you because don't stresses you out. You already taken this into consideration, for example. Take 30 minutes or 50 minutes minimum, 50 minutes a day to organize everything. The day before, if possible, if not in the morning, you will save a huge amount of time and you avoid this stress, and this frustration all the time. Don't forget to take breaks, if you're really feeling overwhelmed by your work, it's normal sometimes. And if you're losing focus, for example, or if you're getting distracted easily, that means you need a break. Believe me, I experience this all the time. Break, take a break is the best way, to improve our productivity. Let's say it like this. And sometimes it's difficult, but because people see this as losing momentum or stop working and wasting time or something, but it's not real. It means breaks is the key sometimes to being really performant. So if we are taking these breaks, we should detach ourselves from the things, doing something completely different as much as possible. This helps us to relax and reduce stress levels. Take some physical activity like a quick walk or something, or do a little bit of gym or something. And other relaxing stuff like meditation. If you find it really difficult to get into the habit of taking these breaks, for example, it's helpful to set, for example, a reminder, a timer to do so. And this forces you to create this new habit. Yes, I know, I'd hope this was helpful for you. It was for me, really. And a lot of this is really experience all the time. So let me know in the comments. And I invite you to subscribe to the newsletter. At LuoVita.com, once a week I send out some suggestions, some ways to think and projects, and check out the descriptions. I have links especially to these resources. And yes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and most of all, take care of you. Until next time, bye bye.